Live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
And hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thanks for joining us. We are live here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we are every weekday, starting around 1 p.m., going throughout the afternoon, covering a wide range of topics here on this show. And you can find us on our YouTube channel at kptv.com, or of course, on the Fox 12 Oregon apps. Today, though, we're talking about the Harlem Globetrotters coming to Portland, to the Moda Center in January. You're going to have a chance to go see them, including our guest here today, the one and only Joey Hot Rod De La Rosa, joining us. I saw you doing some of the tricks there in the background. I mean, tricks. Just all of it. It's just always amazing seeing what you guys can do. And Joey, thanks for having some time to talk to us about this and let everybody know what's coming up here that they're going to have a chance to go see in person. But I want to know a little bit more about you. So I always think it's fascinating, how somebody gets into what they're doing. And obviously, you've got a love of basketball. I can tell that. But how do you take that? How did you first join up with the Harlem Globetrotters? Like, what was that process like?
Well, for me, it was different. It was just, in 2021, my agent had called me and he said, I have an opportunity for you to be with the Harlem Globetrotters. And I was like, with the Harlem Globetrotters, I thought about it. And a quick story about myself. When I was 9 years old, the Harlem Globetrotters came to my school on 183rd Street in the Bronx in New York City. And they was doing all these tricks that we go out there and do today. And I was like, wow, these guys are truly amazing. Later that day, I kept thinking about it. And I said, I got to tell somebody. I went home and I told my parents, I said, Mom, Dad, I'm going to be a basketball player. My mom was looking at me like, Joey, you're so small. You can't be a basketball player. I said, Mom, I don't care. I just saw these guys come into PS9 and Elementary, do all these cool tricks that I don't even think NBA players could do. Then that day, I was inspired to play the game of basketball. And then from there, I ended up going to Mount Verde Academy, which is the #1 high school in the country for basketball, where I get the chance and the opportunity to get recruited by everybody else in the country at the Division I level, where I started my career at Florida International. Then I end up transferring, go to St. John's University, where I get the opportunity to earn my degree in business, a minor in finance. From there on, I go playing overseas in China, Thailand, Malaysia, República Dominicana, Nicaragua. And then it goes back to the question that you was asking. My agent calls me and tells me, hey, would you want to try out for the Harlem Globetrotters? And I thought about that very first moment when I was a 9-year-old boy, and I said, yes, of course, why not? Those are the guys that inspired me to even play the game of basketball.
I mean, that's incredible, just having that kind of turnaround there, and getting to go out and see the world, too, playing basketball that you love, and then coming back and having that chance to audition. So you go in there to this audition. What's an audition for the Harlem Globetrotters like? I don't think many people know.
Nah. It's you gotta love basketball, like you said. You gotta love basketball. This is truly. I love this sport and I love this game. And you really gotta go in there and do what you've been doing your whole life. It's just literally you going against the other guy 5-on-5, showing that you can dunk, showing all your skills, that you're the best one at the practice. For me, I showed my skills and my versatility, and I was obviously one of the better guys that was there. And then a month later, they signed me to a contract. So that's what it was. So the practice for Harlem Globetrotter, you just got to go in there and be able to be a basketball player, because we're basketball players first before anything. And then the tricks and everything else you pick up at training camp.
Well, and talking about that aspect, too, with all the tricks and the different things that you guys do, and Harlem Globetrotters going into their 99th year as well, but still innovating all the time. So where does that innovation come from? Is that like you're just working on things in practice, come up with something? Does somebody get different plans together? Like, how does that happen?
No, for me, it was more about I saw how serious all the guys was about learning their tricks and adding different stuff to what they already have. And for me, I was like, how long you been here? And the guys would be like, I've been here for 13 years. And then I go to somebody else and I'll be like, how long you been here? And they tell me I've been here for 15 years. And then I go to Scooter, for example. He's like, I've been here for 18 years. And I'm like, okay. So instantly in my head, I said, if I want to be here for a very long time, I really have to be able to learn how to do all these tricks and stuff. So that's what I did. For me, it was about getting with the older guys, getting with the vets that been here way before me, and, learning tricks from them and picking up as I go something different from them and adding it to my own special bag of tricks.
Well, you mentioned, you want to be there for a long time, and you said how many
Hmm.
years some of these guys have been with the Harlem
Yeah.
Globetrotters. That means they clearly enjoy it. So what is it about the Harlem Globetrotters that you think for you, like as a player, makes you want to stick around for that long and go out and do what they do?
For me as a player, it's all about what we do outside of the basketball court. I love helping people, and the Harlem Globetrotters. You know what we do on the basketball court with the amazing slam dunks, the 4-point shot, the trick shots, and everything. But for me, I think it's pretty cool everything that we've done in the 99 years that the organization's been out outside of the basketball court, like going out to different communities and spreading that positive love and that positivity message. Hey, we're the Harlem Globetrotters. How can we help this community go up and be better for the future of the kids? And going to the hospital as well. I know there's people that are in the hospital and may not ever have that chance to go to, to Madison Square Garden or to the Chase Center and watch the Harlem Globetrotters play. So you know what? We go to the hospital and interact with our fans that are in the hospital that are not able to go watch us, like I said, Madison Square Garden or any arena. And we share that moment with them, and we give them a memory of a lifetime when we with them and spend all that quality time with them.
I mean, that's fantastic. All that stuff, doing that for somebody. I mean, I was not in a hospital, but I can tell you, I remember seeing the Harlem Globetrotters when I was a kid, and I was amazed. I was like, these guys are superstars.
Yeah.
Craziest thing I'd ever seen. And for you going out there to that extent, when you go out there, you're entertaining people in so many different ways, and you're interacting with the crowd, and you're being with them. What does that feel like for you to be able to bring somebody that special experience that they're not really going to get anywhere else?
For me, it's something that is very special. It actually melts my heart and I say that with pride and joy because I know exactly how they feel when I'm in their presence, and I know that I'm inspiring them at that moment. It doesn't matter if you're a young kid. It doesn't matter if you're a teenager. It doesn't even matter if you're an elder adult. I have people always tell me, I remember seeing the Harlem Globetrotters in 1962, and I was like, that was way before my era. But do you remember me? I haven't aged a bit, but so it just speaks volumes about the organizations and everything they have done in the 99 years, and to continue to still doing that, and for me to be part of that positivity, it means a lot for me and my family, and most importantly, the Harlem Globetrotters.
And for people out there who maybe haven't seen the Harlem Globetrotters before, and obviously being around 99 years, it changes too. What do you think they
Oh
can
yeah.
expect, coming out here in Portland when you're in town?
Oh no, no. We're gonna be at the Moda Center January 25th, 2 p.m. Don't miss out. I tell people all the time, if you've never been to a Harlem Globetrotter game, you gotta come out. You really gotta come and see us. We got some amazing slam dunks. We got some of the best dunkers in the world. We got some trick shots. We got some trick passes. I can't tell them everything. They gotta show up to the Moda Center January 25th, 2 p.m. And if you can't make it to the Moda Center, it's okay. You could go on the calendar or go to harlemglobetrotters.com, get your merch, or see the schedule, what city we're going to be at. And then you can be able to see, hey, we can't make it to the Motor Center, but maybe we could catch them in California or in New York City. We'll be going to 300 cities this year. So it's a lot of cities. So it's a lot of basketball to go around and a lot of love. But I encourage people to come out and watch us if you've never been to a Harlem Globetrotters game.
How do you keep up with that, maintain that with that much touring around? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I try to drink a lot of water and get as much sleep as possible as I can when I'm on the road. But it's just, if this is something you really love, you really don't care. You don't look at it as a job. You look at it as like, for me, from my aspect, it's like, okay, these people came out and they're gonna see Hot Rod. I'm gonna make sure they remember Joey Hot Rod de la Rosa from the world famous Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh yeah, they will. Absolutely. I mean, okay. One other question, really quick, because I just love finding out about how you guys do what you do. What's a day in the life of Joey Hot Rod De La Rosa like?
A day in the life for me, for Joey De La Rosa, it's literally just chilling, getting as much sleep as possible. When I wake up, first thing I do is call home. Hey, how's everybody doing? I know yesterday I was in New York. Today I'm in Portland. Like, I just got off a 6-hour plane ride, but I'm just, get breakfast, get my food in, get my vegetables and my fruits in also, and just be ready. Listen to the music. I'm always like happy and excited and trying to dance around. And then when it comes game time, is literally that time for us to literally just go out there and do what we do.
Do what you do, have fun, and everybody else is going to
Yeah,
have fun with you. Do you
yeah,
ever?
yeah.
I'll just ask you, since this is Portland, have you ever been to Portland before?
I've never been to Portland a day in my life ever.
Nice.
So when I was in Portland, I really like going into the Nike headquarters, so Nike World, the Nike company stores, and trying out the different foods out there.
Yeah, there's we got
So
all that.
looking forward to it. Looking forward to that.
Nice. Well, yeah, we got Nike headquarters. That's if you haven't been to
Yeah,
that Nike campus is incredible.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard. I heard.
yeah,
As a
it's
kid, you
wild.
always think about. As a kid, you always think about it like, okay, is this everything that it is? And I'm excited to see that and check it out. So
Yeah, it's basically its own city. Like it's
yeah,
crazy. But yeah, lots of great food here too. So you have plenty of chances to try out all that. I mean, enjoy. Thanks for having some time to talk to us too. It's just I
nah,
think it's inspiring. You're doing what you love and helping out so many people at the same time. As you mentioned, all that stuff that you do outside of the court. It just
yeah.
it makes a
Thank
big
you,
difference
thank
for
you.
people. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, definitely. You never know what nobody's going through, and for me, I'm all about like let me uplift you. Like if you having a bad day, let me try to help you so you can have a better day. So, and a lot of the time that always happens with me because I can tell by the smile on people's faces, and they always ask, "Hey, you're this basketball player, but you're not cocky, you're not behind the bush or anything." And then they say, "Yo, the final question is always." How tall are you? And I always tell them I'm 7'1". I'm 7'1". so so I love it.
So there's the answer to that 7-1 right
Yeah.
there. And all 7-1 going to be here in Portland, January 25th. Joey, thank you. Thanks, man, for having
No,
some
thank you
time. And
so. No, thank you
everybody
so
can
much
pick
for
up their
having me.
tickets. Yeah, you bet.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank you.
man. Have a great one.
All right. Have a good
Oh,
one.
wait. Can we see one trick before we go?
Yes, yes, yes. I'll give you this. Very space is limited with one hand, and then the iconic ball spin. So catch it. See me here.
So awesome. All right. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Nah, no problem. No problem.
And for everybody watching too, this is Fox 12 Now. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We're live streaming. And then, of course, you can watch all of our segments afterwards. So spread the word about Joey coming to town, the Harlem Globetrotters, and whatever platform you're on. Hey, you found us. Thanks for doing so. Check out all of our other stuff too.